Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This is a new one. So yeah, I got a VR headset and oh, I didn't start recording in my headset yet. 1 second. And there we go. Now oh, what the hell's going on? I'm placing paintings. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in a sort of VR atelier. I can adjust this however I want. And except for that I opened this program for like 3 minutes and did a tutorial, I haven't been playing around with this at all. So this video is all about me, a person who's been trained in sort of a fine arts kind of deal. I've done a lot of digital art. I do have like a lot of experience in drawing physically, painting with acrylics, and doing digital art, but I've never painted in VR before. So this is a completely new thing for me, and let's see if my skills can transfer from art school to VR. We'll see. I think it's gonna be really hard. But you know, let's do it. So, my first thought is that I want to do something really easy to begin with. So, let's just start out with drawing an apple. Editing Sandra here. My voice is kind of weird because it's early in the morning. This is my first time recording in VR, and I seem to have been looking up way too much because you're not gonna be able to see a lot of what I'm doing. I'm really sorry. But I also feel like I can't recreate my first time. So I'm still gonna put this up, and you can still see the progress of me painting, but you might not see me mix colors and paint sometimes, or a lot of times, and I'm really sorry about that. But I hope you still enjoy. Sorry. And let's just start with an apple. So I'm just gonna grab some red here. So let's just draw a simple sort of... Ooh, things are moving around. This is really weird. This is so weird because I don't feel any like resistance at all. So it's really hard to like keep it steady. But you know, we're getting a general shape here. Honestly, from the little I've tried of this, I'm pretty impressed. Because the paint actually works like real paint. It's when it's wet, you can mix it together. I'm going to show you that in a sec. Okay, so we got a general shape of an apple. Like, it's not great, but it's okay. And then maybe I'm like, okay, I want some green in my apple. So I'll grab some green. And right here we have some paint thinner. Oh god. This is really hard. Usually I have some sort of thing to lean against. But I have nothing. So I'm just trying to get this right. Whoa! Whoa! Look at the tip of that brush. That's crazy. Yeah, as I said, I've done a lot of art in my life. If you follow my channel, you know that. I've done animation, I've done a bunch of stuff. Games, 3D, everything. So, I wasn't too sure if my skills were gonna transfer over. I feel like this sort of feels like when I started digital art for the first time. Because it feels like you're learning how to draw again. Because it's not quite the same, you know? Let's go for some yellow here. It's not quite the same. Like, it's similar. But I feel like my body or my hands, my mind, need to get used to the feeling of not having anything. I'm actually not touching anything. I do get a little bit of a haptic feeling, like it does a little bit of vibration when I do touch. But obviously there's nothing to push against, so yeah, it's very, very different. Yeah, now it's getting just I don't know where we're going right now. I think I messed it up. I think I was going somewhere nice, and now it's all ruined. This is so cool though, like I can move these things around, like, no, I want these to be here, for example. And I'm doing this, you can see my room, hopefully that is okay to look at. But yeah, I'm here in my room. I can put this down here. So yeah, I'm having a good time. Okay, so let's try to finish this apple. Then we can move on to do something a little bit more... Damn, that's a lot of yellow. We can try to do something a little bit more complicated, even though this is... Oh, nah. Oh, it did say I can reverse, I think, so I can... Yeah. So it's not quite like doing it for real, because you do still have that reverse button, which is quite nice. You know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna care if it gets messy. I'm just gonna go for it and see where it takes me. Okay, so when I'm sampling, I'm using A button here to sample sometimes, and then it takes a lot of paint. Yeah, so it takes a different amount of color. If I sample with A, it takes a lot of color, but if I just dab it on like this, it takes like a more reasonable level of color. Let's do a little... What is that called in English? I'm not sure. A twig. And boom. It does sort of overlay a little bit like when you're drawing in Procreate or something like that. So it's not completely like real. Obviously I can do like reverse the thing or whatever, but undo. But how do you like my apple? Okay, let's do a little bit of a shadow under it. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Creating the shadow. No! No, come on. Be nice. Okay. Do you think we're done? I can't say that it's my best work. I definitely can't say that. Do we need a little leaf? I think we do need a little leaf. I feel like the leaf is important. Okay, so... Ugh! Oh god, this is definitely not the right brush for this. I didn't get this VR headset to actually paint. It was just like, oh, you can paint as well? I was surprised. Well, I guess it's not too surprising, but I didn't think about painting when I got this. I actually got this to... that's not nice. I actually got this to exercise. Believe it or not. There's this game called Pistol Whip, which will beat your ass. It's crazy. Like, it's full on cardio workout, but you're also playing like a shooting game, like a rail shooting game. And it's so much fun. Yeah, I think this will be it. This is my first Vermillion. Oh, I forgot to say what program I'm using. I'm using Vermillion. And honestly, as a first experience, this is awesome. And it seems like I can decorate my wall. So if I do this, will the paintings be there? Ooh. Oh! Do you see that? Now it's covering my other stuff, but look at that! That's so cool! My first masterpiece. Okay, now we're getting into the big leagues, so I'm just gonna take this. This is really cool. Have a look at this. I can grab this and pull it. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here. I don't want to make... Because you could pull it. I think you could pull it like way, way, way. But I'm not gonna do that, because I'm still a beginner. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Like that. Yes, I want that. Thanks. It's very inspiring getting to look at my apple. Okay, guys, what are we thinking? Well, I'm guessing you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is my Hatsune Miku background. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. So, let's start out with the background, which is like some sort of pink. Okay, reset my palette. We want pink. So one thing I haven't shown you guys yet is that you can do this. I can do that. And then I can have white. And then I can mix the hell out of it. Look, it's pink. Okay, let's make pink. Still ain't right. Okay, maybe some blue? Come on. Give me the pink that I want. Ooh. Okay, I'm still getting the same pink, so I think I just don't know enough. Maybe I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that neon pink yet. Maybe I don't know enough color theory, which I really should. So let's just go with this pink for now. And I'm gonna do it a little bit messy, because I just like how it looks. So now, we want to make her face. Yeah, here we go. I'm getting something here. Okay, so let's use this for skin color. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it that detailed as that one. Do I really want to use this? We'll do like a general shape to start out with. So, like something like that. Okay, and then she got some hands going. Maybe I'll wait with that. Okay, let's dry that off. And put that there. What do we want? We want blue hair. I think I'm gonna start out with doing general shapes. Oh no, the pink is messing with the... I'm gonna start out with general shapes. So I'm not gonna care if it looks too bad right now. I'm gonna see this as my... I did the same mistake again. I'm gonna see this as myself sketching to begin with. Actually, this works. If I just do this, it works pretty good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, there we go. I'm just gonna see this as myself sketching to get sort of the feeling that I want. Damn, sometimes I get a lot of color and sometimes I get no color. I feel like there's only like small brushes and then there's big brushes, and I don't really have an in-between here. So I'm just gonna use what I have. Okay, so continuing on the hair. Something like that. I think this is gonna be like not an exact copy of Miku, but more like an expressionist version of Miku. If it slightly just resembles her, I think I'll be happy at this point. You probably can't tell, but I am literally sweating. Like, this is... If that isn't proof that I need to work out, should we still do the fingers? Let's just, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just do, like, a little bit of a color she got going on there. I feel like this is a mistake that I did a lot when I was a younger artist. And a mistake that a lot of artists do is that they go straight for everything. Like, oh, I should do the arms, and I should do this, and the fingers, and this, and that. And then everything looks really wonky. But in truth, you should just start by sketching out the whole thing, which I sort of haven't done, to be honest. Her hair ends there, and the shoulders over there, so it should be like way out. So this one goes sort of like that. And the other one is more further down, it looks like. So it goes more like that. So, like that. Oops. I do feel like this is pretty good for my arm, though. Usually when I draw digitally on my on Procreate or on my computer, I just flick my wrist too much. That's like a big no-no, because you can get hurt, and I actually have. I got the carpal tunnel, and if I can say anything to very active artists or artists that draw a lot, take care of your wrists. Carpal tunnel is not fun. You do not want carpal tunnel. Yeah, it's just not very nice. It's very unpleasant. It can hurt even. Luckily, I can still paint and draw and stuff as long as I'm being careful, but I mean, I bet a lot of people can't. Because, yeah, it's not good. So be careful when you're drawing and stuff. Just take care of yourself. Dudes, we're getting somewhere. I really feel like we're getting somewhere here. Ooh. So I'm starting to feel like the brush is too small now. So now I want maybe this one. I'll do this again. Maybe we'll go like that. Yeah, now we're getting color. I wasn't planning to draw Miku, actually. I was like, oh, maybe I'll draw one of my OCs or something. But here we are, drawing Miku. I'm not having a bad time. I'm having an amazing time. Obviously, I'm not following the colors of the reference perfectly, but as I said, first time. As long as I'm getting something out there, for now, I'm happy with that. She looks kind of funny. Okay, so I want to get back into a brush like this, maybe. So obviously this part here is completely weird. So let's just do a little bit like that. I do even think I have some sort of stabilization on right now. I think it turned that on for me, or I turned it on, or something like that. But I still don't feel stable, so I'm pretty happy that I have it right now, honestly. I'm trying not to use the redo sort of tool too much, because I want this to be more like painting for real, because I've honestly been really bad at getting my acrylics and my canvases out, because it's just, you know, it's just so much easier to grab the the tablet and just to do all that. You don't need to clean up a bunch of mess and all that stuff. And that's a really bad excuse. Like, I really do enjoy painting on a real canvas. Now I'm using the redo all the time because I remember that it exists. Yeah, no, I really enjoy painting physically. It just takes a lot more effort to go get all this stuff. It's really nice though. Do you guys paint a lot physically, or do you just do digital? Well, let me know in the comments. This is honestly very relaxing. It's very much more like real life drawing. But what's sort of nice about it, now that I'm thinking about it, is that I don't feel like I'm wasting canvas. Sometimes when I'm painting and it's going, like, if it's going terribly, I'm like, oh god, I wasted this canvas. I mean, I know you can like reuse them and everything, but and I have reused canvases. You know what? This ain't too bad. This is turning out pretty good. Okay, let's do some more of her neck here. Maybe I'll grab. I wish I had a thicker one of this. Actually, can I? I can scale it. Oh, shoot! Look at that! This is amazing! That is so cool! As I said, I haven't done this before, so I have a lot to learn. Actually, maybe I want to do like purple shadows. So let's renew this. Let's do red. Guys, this is so much fun. This is crazy. And I'm sort of intentionally leaving the eyes for last, because I love making eyes, and it's gonna be really hard as well. So it will be interesting. It's really cool. Like, obviously, you don't need to paint in your own room. You can also choose to paint like at a different location. There's like a lake and a mansion that looks really haunted. I didn't want to paint in that one because I would be too scared. One thing I know that a lot of people are scared of when it comes to drawing physically like this, like in real life, even this is not in real life obviously, but with real paintings, is that they're afraid of making mistakes. And I've also been there, obviously, and I still am like that. And for me, I think what made me get past all of that is to learn how to work with your mistakes. So I remember so many times when I was drawing, because I wanted to draw manga and stuff like that when I was younger, and I made so many mistakes trying to make manga with ink, like real ink and like an ink pen. And there were so many times where I just spilled ink all over like literally all over, and I'm like, well. And the best thing you can do in that scenario is literally like, okay, so it is done, everything is ruined, sort of, but can I do anything with it? So sometimes you can save it. So for example, the page that I remember a page where I spilled a lot of ink, and it was actually a sort of dramatic page where, I don't know, someone was getting stabbed, but it was like a teddy bear or something, it wasn't like, you know, so I was like, okay, but it actually looks like like it works. It works with what I'm trying to draw. So, just went with it, made more splashes, and I was like, damn, it totally looks better than what I had planned from the beginning. So, yeah, don't let that stuff discourage you from making, because sometimes, I think I'm going into Bob Ross mode now, right? Sometimes you get happy accidents. Now I'm drawing her little hair thingy. A lot of what you do is just happy accidents. And you go like, oh, damn, I wasn't even supposed to draw that, but now I did, and it looks awesome. So, go with it. Oh my god, she's actually kind of cute. What's going on? I got blue. Actually, I kind of like that. See? Now that happened. It's digital, but still. Now I accidentally got some of the blue of her hair. And it looks awesome because it reflects in her shirt. So now I want to do blue here too. Well, that's a lot, but let's just wash that out and then we can. Yeah, that was perfect timing since I was talking about happy accidents. Bob Ross really knew what he was talking about. Okay, so highlights in the hair. She got stars and stuff, but I'm gonna make it easier for myself and I'm gonna keep my sort of impressionist vibe going here. Because I feel like we're doing it now, so wasn't that happy with that. You know what, this is really making me want to be more brave with physical painting, because I think I've always also been too like, oh, I need to be careful or I'll ruin the whole thing. But with this, I'm just going for it. And it's turning out quite alright. And to be honest, believe it or not, I obviously like Miku, as you can see from the background, but I have no recollection of ever drawing Miku. I don't know why. I've always thought like, oh, I should draw Miku. And then I've just never drawn Miku. I'm not used to talking so much when I draw. I usually... That's why I'm like... A lot of people stream and stuff when they're making projects. I have a... I really have a hard time with that because I don't know what to say and I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I've got mad respect for art streamers. Like, making a video like this is fine, and also I've put no pressure on myself for this to look good or anything. Because then, if I have that, whoo! I think this is it. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're gonna do the eyes. Okay, the eyes. She got big eyes. So, like... Okay. Ooh, don't mix colors. I here, and I here. I can work with it. Oh no, I mixed the colors. I can work with it. I can work with it, I think. Make it work. Make it work. I do really feel my arms shaking. Let's do some dark blue as well. Ooh, that works well. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see what happens when we get there. So when I do the redo tool, it does redo the color that I put on the canvas, but it doesn't give me like the color back on my thingy, on my brush. I do feel like my sort of flow with my arm and my wrist have definitely improved already. Even though I have only... As I say that, I just mess up a big line. No, I really feel... I feel different. Like, I feel like I understand a little bit more how the program wants me to move. This will be my first masterpiece in VR. I mean, obviously the Apple is my first masterpiece. Apple piece, I almost said. The Apple was my first Apple piece, yes. And then I did see that she has like eyelashes, like white eyelashes that go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're not aiming for perfection here today. We're aiming to just do stuff. And it's the best kind of art for me, I believe. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, that one's actually better on that side. It's actually more pointier. And a little bit. Pew! And then I just want to mix it in a little bit so it doesn't look too weird. Mix it into the eyes. I took my fucking eyes. Okay, what eye color does Miku have? That's a lot of colors. Okay, let's start out with like a green. Let's just start with a green. It's actually quite nice. I like that. I just wish it was round. Okay. It just needs a little bit of shaping. That ain't too bad. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. That's quite alright. That is okay. Okay, I just keep making one eye bigger and then the other one gets bigger, so I need to make the other one bigger. And one relating to that. That's enough. Okay, blue. Let's grab the dark blue and do a bit of a... Why is it... I don't know, this is so much fun. Oops. What's cool with this though, I haven't shown you that, but if you press a button here, you can, like, I leave the pencil in, but I can change my sort of hold on it. So you can hold the pencil exactly how you prefer. Nah, now we're just out of control. I don't enjoy this brush for this, but I don't know if any of these brushes are what I enjoy for this, because, look at that, that ain't right. You just need to be really careful. Eyes! What should I do with her eyes? Yellow! Yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's do a little bit of yellow. I feel like with these eyes, I just need to play around with it, see what happens. She might get sort of like psychedelic looking eyes. I feel like it's better, but it's still kind of weird. She's starting to look like the rotten girl. The rotten mix. Also guys, completely totally let me know if this is fun. If you'd like to watch me paint in VR again. Because this is just me trying this out and I thought it would be fun to record it because, well, I do art videos, so it's art. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I enjoy it. I'm happy with it. Let's do highlights. Let's do baby highlights. No. Okay, so if that one's there, I need to actually change this too, because it's not in the same location. I don't mind if the highlights look a bit wonky, because I feel like it makes the eyes look a bit more watery. Like, it looks kind of cute. Like, that's kind of cute, right? Let's grab the little brush. Little brush, please. And let's do... And obviously I'm not following the reference completely here, but I'm just doing the highlights as I please. Like how I... Ooh, that wasn't even on purpose, and it turned out so good. Okay, this one was a little bit more of a struggle, but we got there in the end. Right, so now she needs a bit more... She needs eyelids. That's alright. I can work with that. She needs nostrils, but maybe I actually want to do a little bit of a... And can I just buff out? Look at yes. Just want to buff out a little bit of pink area here for her nose. And give her tiny, tiny nostril. Tiny, tiny. Tiny nostril. That's alright. That's okay. Do we want a sad Miku? No. Happy Miku. Why is that so cute though? Make that smaller. Okay, so. Girl, you're getting there. Girl, you're adorable. Oh, I like it. I want to give her just a little bit of a shine. No, not like that. Just a little dot. Just a little, yes. Yeah. Well, you know what? I just realized I think you can do layers. I do think you can do layers. I don't remember how though. You know what? I'm happy with this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give her more highlights. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I want highlights on her face. So I want a little bit of a... I could do that better. Because I do enjoy what I'm seeing. She's just a little bit too flat. Like, she looks flat. Her face looks too flat. And she's an animate person, so their faces are kind of flat, but usually they do have some definition. But it's battery low. Well, I guess maybe we're running out of time. So what I'm gonna do quickly before I run out of battery is that I'm gonna sign this. Yes, I like it. That's not my official one, but okay. Here we go. So I want to put her on the wall, right? So let's put her. Come on. Come on. No, I want it there. I want Miku right there. There we go. Look at her! Ta-da! I got my apple and my Miku. All ready to go. That's it, I guess. I mean, I guess I could have done better, but for the first time, it's cool. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see if I can save this recording. Let me know if you want to watch me paint in VR anymore. And let me know what you think about my Miku. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye! Oh, still recording. Bye!